Who do you usually choose?
Usually I choose Diddy Kong, or else I go... I forget the character's name.
Baby Tinder?
But I'll just go with Diddy Kong.
I'm Diddy.
Hear that vocals with that.
Uh-huh.
The thing is, I could be wrong. This is either before or after Donkey Kong 64. I literally want to say it's before, only because of how shitty the graphics are.
Name's Crunch. Name's Crunch. Did you know his name was Crunch?
So pretty much with this, it's like a regular racing game, shooting game, stuff like that.
Good old same.
With two-player option, well, 2, 3, or 4-player option, the only options available are the actual races themselves, or a trophy race where you actually have to race all the races and win a trophy against someone else, or like a like a battle arena area. Pretty much the best thing to go with most of them is the main common things. Cars are like basic ones. You got hovercrafts, which are more for water levels, and planes, which are for flying levels.
Wait, so can you use a hovercraft on a land level?
Yeah, technically, yeah. It's gonna move probably slower than everything else a little bit.
Why is that even?
That's Diddy Kong Racing.
Okay. Sit.
So at the beginning of the racing game, A buttons to go,
Oh, push it.
and Z is your weapons.
D?
Yep.
So, yeah.
Now it's set up where the red one's for shooting, attacking rockets and such.
Okay. Yep, definitely need to feel the feel because it's forever to drift. Or is there a button for B?
Were you holding A and B at the same time?
No.
Please tell me you weren't holding A and B at the
I
same
said I was not.
time.
I
Okay.
need to press B more now, that's for sure.
B slows you down. Oh, it's for drifting.
What did you say red was again?
Red's for, well, the red one, well, the red ones that appear on the screen are for missiles. Blue ones are for boosters, and then green ones are like reflecting objects.
So what I need are boosters.
Yeah. The interesting thing about it too is it's one of those games where the more you hit certain ones, they actually combo up.
Really?
Yep. So you see how mine's blue now? And then as soon as I go through this one, it's max.
Oh,
I take off.
what you say it is. I'm currently screwed because I keep pressing Rob fucking balloon.
Yes. Well, that's why I was doing like a regular race before I was like, hey, let's go do the actual thing.
Of course. Because I suck. I did not finish. Crunk, you suck. It's all you, not me. Why am I so much slower?
Well, because I think it carries the same concept as it would for regular driving games. Doesn't really show stats though. Last time I played this was when I was up north. Now I've got a homing rocket.
Don't worry, you can't use it on me because I'm gonna stuck in sand.
Yeah, this is one of those games where you can't actually fire stuff behind you. But I've got mini rockets now. So someone comes in front of me, they're fucked.
A security position gets a newbie.
And I just fucked it over.
Oh, fuck. The final lap is quick.
It's the first level of the entire thing, so obviously it's gonna be quick.
I keep going too much. Eating grass.
There we go. Stay off the dirt, that's probably why.
Shut up! I'm definitely not used to this kind of horrible drifting.
Try hovercraft this time. So pretty much everyone else will also have hovercrafts. They essentially work better on water, but they have a lot sharper turns, but they also slow your speed down faster.
Wait, are they immune to being off on grass? Apparently.
Yep, they're immune to grass and water. So typically they're also used for snow levels. Because there's different worlds in Diddy Kong Racing. There's a Dino world, which we're in right now. There's a snow world, which is the next world. Then there's a water world, a village world, and then once you actually beat the main game, you find a space world.
Huh. It's best to try to stay in a straight line, you know, have your speed though.
Usually. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to make everyone motion sick.
What's
There you go.
Joe.
And then we might as well also show the flying mechanic.
Okay.
Planes work the same way, except you also have to worry about height now, officially.
What the yeah, about whoa. Whoa. It's turning. Do I still try to use B to chirp better?
No. I mean, if you want to, you can, but it's one of those cases that's worse than Mario Kart.
Okay, how do I make sharper turns? Because this is not helping.
Well, it's probably because of your character. Actually, I got an idea. After this one, we'll change your character to Diddy Kong, and then I'll change mine to Crunch, and we'll see why.
You just never pick your up.
Well, no, because I'm making sharp turns.
Ah!
So when I'm playing Crunch, I'm not making a sharp turn, then that means it's specifically because of the character, and you need to pick a better character.
Who knew picking the bitter character was the worst idea?
Well, I mean, it's like that with any racing game, usually.
Only matter of turning I guess when I touch those speed things.
But yeah, we'll see, because it might be the controller if it gets down to it.
Oh boy.
I hope not.
Turns out I've been gimped since the beginning.
We'll use the plane as a tester, because it seemed to be one of the best ways to determine the turning ability.
Of course. I'm fairly certain it's the game.
Yep, because I'm having a hard time turning as well.
Correct.
So just stay the fuck away from Crunch.
Correct. That's how
Unless-
you've been winning.
Unless you want to use the technique of braking while you're turning, which you have to hold A and B at the same time to make the turns, but you're also going to slow your speed down.
I think I'm kind of trying that, so no difference in turn.
Oh wait, I just figured it out.
What? What the heck? You gotta turn yourself more?
R.
Oh, great.
I mean, it's been a while since... Oh. If you double tap R, you do a barrel roll. Well, no, somersault.
Is that a way of taunting?
Well, no, to avoid attacks, because some of the attacks are like homing missiles.
It is really good for turning, though.
Yep. So that's the solution to it. You just need... If you pick Crunch, you just need to use the R button for your turns.